job, kid.
Thanks.
Um, I'm gonna do a little bit and then I'm out, and you guys can talk with him. Great team building. We learned about our team. They learned about each other. One thing I learned, we got really good guys that care about one another. We talked about assist. Jeremiah has 9 assists today. There were 2 or 3 that he should have shot the ball. We got some guys that are in a growth mode, and I've got to be patient. And I'm not very patient, but I've got to be patient. They're in a growth mode. They're young. They're 17. They're 18. Average age of the team is 18 and 9 months. Oh my gosh. And my friends in coaching say, that's your fault. You chose to do that. And it is. We did choose to do it. So, played together. I loved JJ getting more comfortable. He wasn't comfortable early on. Now you see he's more comfortable and he can see it. Abdu, probably the X factor. Our bigs, Cooper, Caleb, and the others, got to get a couple of them to step up and who they are. Guard play, perimeter play, good. I told him, his mother got mad because I said, we're going to leave JJ and Billy, or I'm sorry, Jordan and Billy. Second half, you probably won't play him. Mother's like, what? It's his chance to coach. Don't do that to him. But so then he turned his ankle a little bit, and I just said, just stay out. But it was a good trip. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Our fans, just keep signing up for all the stuff that you need to sign up for. But having fans here, I want to do this every year now. I think we'll have 1,000 fans travel with us next year and do the same thing. Be able to take team pictures, come to practice. Probably can't get 1,000 people on the boat, but and the 94 club, which helped us, so we were able to do this, big time.
Cal, did you get accomplished what you wanted to out of this?
Yes, I really did. And what I saw, what I thought coming in is we're going to be really good defensively. And what I found is we should be really good defensively. We got some things we got to do. Teams are going to try to beat us shooting threes. Well, we got to contest the three better. We got to leave our feet when they leave their feet, stuff like that. There were some offensive stuff that I know now we have to have in that we didn't, so we just left it and played with what we had. But we're able to, we're skilled. And this was without Mika. So when you put him in this, now you got one more shooter with the guys we have, spread the court a little bit, still get to the basket, so it should be fun.
You mentioned wanted to see a couple big step up. Caleb got the couple starts at the end here, double-double in this game today. You sense that he's trending in the right direction? He's only been...
Don't know yet. He's still got to come up with some balls. My thing, if you want to be a great rebounder, you rebound outside your wingspan. So if the ball goes there, you go over there and go grab it. Right now, he's used to do it, and if it's near him, he'll grab it. If it's not, he doesn't. If you want to be a great rebounder, you got to go get those two. We still do stuff with one hand. If you know me, and if you're ever in a practice, if we do anything with one hand, we all run. Catching, rebounding, that stuff's with two hands. But I thought we shot the ball. You find out if you have assisted baskets, you're going to end up having, you're going to shoot a high percentage. And how many we end up with?
What?
Assists.
27.
You have 27 assists. And in a game like this, you could end up with 12 assists because everybody just tries to get their own, and they didn't.
Who impressed you the most here that might not have back in Fayetteville in practice?
Probably Davion's more ready than I thought he would be to be able to help us. Jordan, can you say he's even better than I thought? I mean, Billy is Billy. I wanted him to shoot more. He's the game that he missed shots, I showed him. He's moving all over. He's kicking his feet. And I'm like, you haven't done that for a year. He said, I need to be more disciplined. Boom, and he comes out, and now he's making shots, which he should be. but we need him to make some shots. So he was good. Jeremiah's been good. JJ got more comfortable, and all of a sudden he did his dominating things. Got to get him to jump more. You can't play like high school and try to lay. Those get blocked now. So you got to go up, come to a 2-footed stop if you have to, dunk those balls. So that kind of stuff that's the ticky-tack stuff, the small stuff that we got to hit on.
You guys had 70-plus possessions in each of the 4 games and 80-plus in 2 of them. I guess just how big of an emphasis is playing with pace, with this group?
Well, we get into play, we'll get 65 possessions, 70. But what I told them after, you're at a place, numbers don't matter now. Just play the right way. I told them after the last game, one game it was Jeremiah, one game it was Jordan, one game it was Davion. Another game it was JJ. That's when you have a good team. And you don't care. If someone gets it going, keep giving them the ball. But numbers don't matter. You're being evaluated now. This isn't 8th grade. Whoever scores the most gets their name in the paper. It's not 8th grade anymore. You're being evaluated by how you play, how you fight. Do you compete? Are you a battler? What else do you do to help the team win? You ready? When you're not making shots. What do you do? If I asked you, what does Jordan do when he doesn't make shots to help us win?
Defense, assists.
Keep going.
A lot of things, yeah.
You name it.
So now the question is to the other guys, what do you do when you're not making shots to help us win? And so we got to, this is a pretty good group. I'll sign it too. Let me sign it. If Brad gets a game ball.
What are your thoughts on your son?
No, I was happy because, one, he's been with Rod Strickland. He's been with Jerry Stackhouse. And he's learned a lot of stuff. But the most important thing is how he's treating people. Everywhere I go, whoever he's dealing with says, your son is a pleasure to do. He understands relationships. And he and I never talked about it. I'm not, Abdu is here. He was a point man. Davion is here. He was a point man. Recruiting is a big part of this, but the other side is coaching. So, this is the first chance he could try to win a game, and he wins by 50. My first game I coached, we lost to Lowell. UMass Lowell beat us, really. The birds flying around the building. Oh, my gosh.
Better place here, huh?
Yeah, that was about the size of the building we played in. Anything else before I run?
You mentioned Mika and how his impact changes things. Looking ahead a little bit, do you feel like it's possible your best 5-man lineup has him at the 5, particularly without?
Sometimes. You remember last year, if TB had any more physicality or could play it, I probably would have played him at 5. More. And then there were times when I put him at 5, we were different and really good. This, we have so many combinations. But the reality, someone's going to have to be 12, 11, 10. You play 8, maybe 9. And that's all going to be decided. You get in practice, who competes. I told him today, our secret sauce is you come into practice with other really good players. You either fight or you flee. And then when you learn to fight, you just start elevating your game. That's the secret sauce. It's not magic wands or I can't do the. You come into this environment and you fight and take what you want. No one's giving it to you. I'm not giving it to you. Your teammate's not giving it to you. We have some guys on this team that very easily could play 40 minutes. Would you agree?
Yep.
Maybe 3. For you to take their minutes, where you're going to go in and go half speed? You're going to go in and run with your thumbs up? Well, they don't want to give up minutes. They want to play 40. You want to take their minutes, go work. This team, what they were here, how they interacted with fans, with each other, the camaraderie. All right, they'll be excited to come back. I'm excited to go. They'll be excited about coming back. I'm going to be back in town probably the 17th or 18th. I've had like 2-3 days off. So, all right, you got him.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, just your first time being a head coach in a game. I guess just what was it like? How exciting was it? And just to get the win, what's that like?
Yeah, it was good. I think the biggest thing for me, seeing all the guys that I've been around and learned from, like my dad and I are two different people. If you can't tell already how his personality is and my personality is, and I'm good with that. And I think understand like if our guys are prepared and they know, you can just kind of watch and guide them and give them some structure. And that was kind of my goal today. Like I had Jordan in the first half before the game. I told him like, look, when you're seeing something, let me know. When it's a dead ball, come over. We'll see. What do you want to run? Because at the end of the day, it's going to be his team when he's out there. So he's got to get used to understanding, like, look, you're empowered. You got to be able to see the court, see what's happening on defense. What do you like offensively? What do you want to run? What do you see? Do you like do we need to post the ball? Do we need to get Caleb or Cooper touches in the post? It can't all come from the staff. You know, we're going to give him some help, but for him to understand, like, look, you and Davion, as you guys are out there, and Jeremiah, like, you got to have some presence too, more than just us. So I really just tried to focus on letting them know, like, look, this is going to be your all's team today. This is what you guys are going to do. And I emphasized the biggest thing was paint touches and extra passes. And like you said, we could have got 12 assists today because we could have just driven by everybody. But for them to understand, like, when we play really good teams, you have to attack the paint, make the defense collapse, and share the ball. And when you have as many good players as we do, everybody's got to eat. And that means everybody's got to touch the ball. And for our offense to flow with that many good people, everybody's got to be moving the ball. So that was my whole thing today. And I thought they did a really good job of it.
And then just for you to, have that moment, obviously with your dad watching, your mom watching here, just your first time head coaching, what's that like for you? What's that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good experience for me to have. I was happy that he let me be able to do it. I think the guys were happy. But, it's just a stepping stone. Hopefully in my journey, it's just one step before. But ultimately, I would love to be a head coach, so it's good practice, even though the games don't count. But for me to be out there and kind of see how fast things move, kind of process the game differently, because you watch it differently, from different positions. How I did last year is going to be different from this year, and in that position, it's completely different. Or are you focused on more offense or more defense where chin is? It's how you process the game and how you watch. It's different from each seat.
And then it was just precautionary for Jordan to sit out the second half?
Yeah.
Brad, do you feel like that the guys got accomplished what they needed to before you guys left Fayetteville coming down here?
Yeah, no, the summer was good. Again, for us, the big thing was individual development, understanding what each guy needs to get better at. And then as we came together as a team, understanding we have like 11 or 12 really good players. Everybody has to eat. And that's where we come in and emphasizing passing, ball movement, cutting, because that's important. And like we got to figure out a way to play as many guys as we can. And if you got one guy taking all the shots or just shooting balls instead of passing, other guys get frustrated, and they should, because everybody is really, really good and they all have a chance to help each other. So as we progress through the summer, helping each of them get better with what they need to individually, and then as we come together as a team, understanding like what does it mean to be a team, and understanding how important is ball movement and passing and cutting, because you see what we are on defense, what we are in transition. So now if you're moving the ball in transition and you're passing to each other, easier to score. In the half court, that's going to be where we really have to get better at, is the ball movement and passing and cutting.
Anything else for Brad?
Yeah, so for the guys who showed up a little bit later and they didn't get that full summer of development with you, how encouraging was it to see the contributions that they had over the course of the time here, and then now they get that over the course of the next couple months before you guys get into the regular season?
Yeah, no, it was great. I thought those guys did a really good job coming in late, and things were moving fast, and it was an accelerated course because of this. So we did have to put in some stuff sooner than we would have liked. But for Davion and Caleb both to catch on as quickly as they did and make the strides that they did was really helpful. And I mean, I think for Davion, the basketball stuff is going to be good, and he's going to have to get better. But I think for me watching him, the biggest thing is going to be his body, his speed, his strength, his quickness. And when he gets that, he's going to be going against Jordan Smith and Jeremiah every day. You have no choice but to get better. And if you don't get stronger, those two are going to body you. And for Caleb, just understanding where we are, continue getting his body right, understanding how to play basketball with our guys and what we need him to do. And I think he does a really good job of being physical and rebounding and kind of being that enforcer piece for us. But as he gets time and develops his inside game, he's going to be another option for us in the post.
Thanks, Brad. Appreciate it.
All right.